Hello everyone and welcome to the first guide in Project Cars 2, and it's of the community event at Zhuhai, and we're in the Formula Renault 3.5. So you may have seen my lap earlier on, which was 120.3. You can just see that on the left hand side. It was the world record at the time. This is actually a 0.1, but my potential is in the 19s, and that's where the world record is at the moment for the default setup. This is a default setup, so coming to start your lap, you're going to want to get a good line out of here. So the best thing to do is to turn in, don't put too much steering angle on, and try and use as much of the curb on the inside as you can. Straighten up as early as you can, don't worry about the DRS straight away. You can just see there I straighten up and the car just goes towards the edge of the curb. Just got to be a bit careful there, then hit the DRS and then head towards the start finish line. When you get to that start finish line, you're looking for between 159 miles an hour and 161 miles an hour. That's a good start to a lap. This is only 159. I normally get 161, sorry, as you see there, 159. I normally get 161, and that's what you aim for to get the perfect first sector. So as you head down here, you're going to have the brake marks on the left-hand side. We just passed the 200 meter marker. When we get just past the 100, you see some light green grass on the left-hand side. I brake at the end of that, and I drop down to third gear. You want to watch your brakes here. You don't want to lock up the brakes. So you'll see me come off the brakes. So you can see I was at half, then 0. Let the car turn in, let it roll. Basically, because we've got no ABS, we've got to worry about the brakes. Now, you've got a first bump in this corner. Watch out for this first bump. And then you're going to have a second bump in the corner. So just straighten the car here. Look how I just straighten the car. Get it safe, over the bump, hit DRS, and off you go. And we continue on now towards the next corner. One of the key things with this combo is there's no ABS, so you don't want to lock your brakes, and your brakes will start locking at the bottom end of third gear. Coming through here, you can keep DRS open. Just be careful because the rear will get a bit twitchy through here. So make sure you're ready for that little twitch in there. Then you want to come straight to the right hand side, and I brake literally just after the 100 meter board, again down to third gear. And just be careful. You want to use as much of the curb on the inside as you can. As you see there, I'm just dropping, letting the car roll, bit of throttle, then full throttle. Don't go on four wheels on the curb too early, it will disallow the lap. Here though, we're just fine there, we've nailed it, bang on. And this first sector is going to be a 23.2, I believe. There you go, 0.260. 0.1 is possible there, and hopefully I will get that with a future update lap. Continue on now, the start of Sector 2. DRS is open, once again of course. Open DRS as soon as you get up to a straight bit. You can have DRS open through this right-hander. As you head towards the sharp right-hander now, the first shadow is a good brake marker. So at the end of the first shadow, you're going to want to brake down to second gear. So brake now. Down to fifth gear, down to fourth gear, down to third gear. Now watch my braking as I come off the brakes, down to second gear. And again, we just want to let the car roll in. Hope that it grips. It should grip fine. Initially start the acceleration again. Half throttle, half throttle, half throttle. When you've got enough there, full throttle, you'll get a bit of slip there. You just see that. Correcting the slip. And then we're going to go on to the DRS once again. There you go. As we head out of that corner. Now you want to straighten the car as early as possible in that corner. So if you can, take it a bit tighter than I did. Basically, I just didn't brake early enough. 2 meters earlier, I'd have broke a bit better. Try and turn in as sharp as you can and accelerate out, and that way you'll get a good run down to this left-hander. This one is one of the harder corners. There's no real brake marker exactly. You just got to brake after the 100 meter. I brake around 90 meters. So come into here now, down to I think it's second gear. Again, you can just see me monitoring my brakes there. Only a quarter brake in there into this left-hander. Now, if you come in here too aggressive, you will lose the rear end of the car, so do be careful. But you could get on the power really early here because you could just straighten it up, and then it's full throttle. No DRS here. You can activate it a little bit if you want, but there's no need to. You won't gain that much of an advantage. And then through here, it's flat out. You might want to lift a little bit, as I do there, but you can do it flat out. Fourth gear, and try and use the runoff. You can get two wheels over that curb and it won't get disallowed. DRS open as soon as you're ready, and straight down towards the right hander. We're going to finish this second sector now, and I believe this is 0.4, I think. Let's have a look. 0.502. You can get a 0.3 there, so lots of time in the lap still. Maybe even a 0.2 possible, not sure yet. Your brake mark for next corner is in between the 100 and the 50, so around 75 meters. Brake down to second gear. Very hard corner this to get right, especially on the exit. So you can just see me monitoring my brakes there. off, let it roll again. All about rolling and keeping momentum here. You can see the car just turns in there, instantly on the throttle here, because it's very key to get throttle out. You're going to see the car start oversteering like crazy, as you just saw a little bit there. Again, you're going to see it slide there. Big slide. Still sliding. Third gear. DRS is open. I'm trying to get that throttle down. You'll get lots of time. The earlier you get that throttle down, the more time you will get. As we head towards the last corner now, it's all about this last corner, getting it right. You can lose quite a bit of time here, as I did on the 0.3 lap, just on this corner. And there's still quite a lot of time here to gain. So as we come, we're going to stick to the left-hand side. And what you're going to do is you're going to break down to 4th gear, and you want to use as much curb on the inside as you possibly can. Your tyres are all warmed up now, it's all good. So you're going to break down to 4th gear, just there on the 50-metre board. Turn in as early as you can. You can see that I'm going to straddle the curb, and through I go. I'm not going to have as much, obviously, as I did on the 0.3 lap. Just got a little bit there, but that's all handy. DRS open as we head towards the start-finish line, and that's going to be a 120.1 lap. Now what we're going to do, we're going to run through it at normal speed, just to give you an idea of how quick you're going to have to think about this, and then that'll be the end of the guide. Do let me know what you want to see different on the guide. I just thought a quick slow-mo lap plus the fast lap would be quite good for these, as they're going to be every week pretty much. And you can see there 25.4 there for the last sector. 0.3 definitely possible. You can see I'm happy there on the left hand side. I was trying to get in the 119s, and I will make sure I get in the 119s, and you will see that lap as well. So what's going to happen now, as I say, we're going to go into a quick lap. And that quick lap, you'll have the TV camera there as well, so if you want to see whereabouts on the track I actually am, you'll be able to see that, and you'll get a good idea. So you can see my set times there, 23.2, 31.5, 25.4. Here we go with the fast lap now. So coming on to here, we want a good start to the lap. So keep in 4th gear, round we go. Don't put too much turning angle on, the tyres aren't fully ready yet. As we head towards start finish line, we start the lap. Remember, the first brake marker is just after the 100-metre board, light green grass. On the left hand side, this end of that, bang, down to 3rd gear. Let the car roll in. Avoid any acceleration there. Straighten the car up. Full throttle, DRS open. 2 bumps on that corner, remember. The second one is the one that will wipe you out. DRS through here, no problem. 100-metre board. We are going to brake down to 3rd gear once again. Turn in, try and use as much curb as you can. Avoid going on that curb too early, but we've got 4 wheels on there very nicely. As we head now towards the right-hander and the sharp right-hander. Start, end of the first shadow, brake down to 2nd gear. Try and get the turn in, accelerate as early as you can. You've got a long acceleration period here. Bit of oversteer there, no problem. DRS activated again as we head down towards the left-hander. Left-hander just after the 100-metre board, around the 90-metre marker. We're going to brake down to 2nd gear. Remember, don't go too aggressive into here. The rear will come out. So accelerate out here. No need for DRS. Up to 4th gear. Full throttle if you can. Come off the throttle a little bit if you need to. As now we head towards the final sector. On this right-hander, 75-metre marker, we're going to brake down towards 2nd gear. You want to get on the throttle as early as you possibly can, and try and avoid any oversteer. Get quite a bit there, so I'll lose quite a bit of time as we head towards the last corner. Last corner, just before the 50-metre board, we're going to drop to 4th gear, get a good turn in, early turn in, and straddle the curb. So we come through here now, you just see that, very nicely done. Bit of oversteer, no worries. DRS open, so we head towards the line. That's been the guide to the community challenge here at Zhuhai in the Formula Renault 3.5. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.